In today's podcast, Alberto Salinas and myself will discuss the origins of copyright, why and how it was created, and our own opinions on the matter.
The first established copyright protection was created by the Founding Fathers as stated in the Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution. As per the Constitution, copyright is essentially a limited protection on works of art.
Indeed it is, Alberto. The reason the Founding Fathers made it so you could protect your work, but not indefinitely, was to both promote the fine arts and to limit the ability of control a person has over such arts. By doing both, the Founding Fathers created a sense of competition.
Copyright law is beneficial to society as it creates incentive for people to create such artwork and expand the creative arts in said society. It also eventually opens up the work to be used for educational and creative purposes, assisting in the continual driving of innovation in artwork. It also allows an author to protect their assets by restricting the usage of the work. Copyright law is essentially coercing people into becoming more involved in the fine arts.
In addition to protecting an author's or artist's work, copyright law assists in the economy of a civilization. The value of a piece of artwork is based on how rare the work is and who created the work. As such, trading these pieces allow for marketing and economic gain to be made by all parties involved, which gives assistance to the rest of the civilization's economic stand.
Works of art have two classifications. These are public domain and protected. Works in the public domain are open, which means they do not fall under the 5 rights that copyright gives us. They are able to be altered and redistributed or distributed as is by any person. A person can alter the work and then copyright the alteration of the work for their own. People are not hindered by any possible protections on works in the public domain. Examples of works that are in the public domain are Cézanne's Montaigne, Saint Victoire, and Leonardo da Vinci's The Fetus in the Womb.
A copyrighted work will fall into public domain 70 years after the original owner, artist, or author's death. This means that a copyright lasts for a person's lifespan plus 70 years. Works that were released before 1923 have no copyright on them. Examples of works that do still have copyright protection are Queen's song Bohemian Rhapsody and Pink Floyd's song Great Gig in the Sky.
I do not agree that those two songs should still have copyright protection, being that the time when psychedelic rock and rock opera is over, it will be beneficial to the art form that is music for songs such as these to be released in the public domain. The unique sound of each song would allow people to use the sounds for the audio itself in their own words, and the unique twists to these alterations may create a new genre.
I must disagree with you there, Alberto. Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody is still monetarily sound. The song is still heard in various commercials, on the radio, and in television broadcasts on occasion. As such, I believe the marketing factor of the song is great enough to allow the continual income to the parties that obtained it. I personally believe that Pink Floyd's Great Gig in the Sky should no longer be protected. I believe this because the song has the ability to incite powerful emotions of solitude and angst, which could be used by many people in their videos when speaking about a topic that is emotional for them. This could assist in accentuating their positions and their own emotional state. I believe the song would allow for people to expand their musical knowledge by attempting to either recreate the song or utilize the song in a creative manner to alter a person's existing sound for the creative edge they need to create a firm stance in the industry.
That's understandable. I believe we can both agree that Cézanne's painting and Leonardo's painting should remain in public domain. My position on this is that both artists are now deceased, and no one would deserve monetary compensation for the artworks involved.
I agree. Take for instance Leonardo's The Fetus in the Womb piece. The piece allows us to see the medical technology of the past and how advanced it was, giving it a historical value above that of non-technologically sound works. Leonardo is well known enough so that the credit of the work would not be able to be passed on to another person. The artwork has no reason to be protected as it is already protected by word of mouth and by historical importance of the piece in conjunction with historical importance of the artist.
I agree, and in the case with Cézanne, the artwork's minimalistic design allows a person to add or remove portions of the work to create a new design. I believe that's all the time we have for now.
Good night, America!